1, 2. That's it. That's it.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Hey. Hey everybody, welcome to Red Label's Confessions and Reactions. How is everybody doing tonight? Thank you all for joining me today. Who do we have in the building? Hey Auntie Carol, hey Trick Mama, hey V. So good to have everybody here. Happy Friday. Hey Andrea. Man, when I tell you all that the devil never takes a rest, the devil never takes a rest. But I am so glad you all are here joining me this evening. I had no intentions on going on. I was actually in the streets. I was in the streets from my backyard. And I was like, damn, YouTube is quiet tonight. Like, where is everybody? I need some entertainment. Hey, Jack. Hey, just simply. And I'm like, nobody is doing a damn live tonight. I know there were some content creators who had scheduled lives for this evening and they didn't go on. And I'm just like, well, shit. What is everybody up to? So I just wanted to come up here and check in to see how everybody was doing. TGIF, happy fucking Friday. I hope everyone is doing well and is in great spirits. Wait, why you say my name so low? I need... I got my headphones on, so I'm trying not to I'm trying not to scream and yell because I can't hear the volume in my ear when I am talking. So I do apologize. I am so sorry. Not sick and fucking tired today, but we're having a good old time tonight on YouTube because it is Friday night. It is the weekend, and I hope everyone has something planned for the weekend. I spent the day of running errands and doing yard work and pool cleaning and all that good shit. But now I am up here relaxing and hanging out with my folks on the YouTube. Yes, on the YouTube. And I just wanted to check in and see how everyone is doing. Now, there's been... I should start charging rent for what is happening for the space that I am occupying in people heads within YouTube and Station Head and all that other shit. I really should be charging rent because I am living rent free in a lot of people's heads, content creators and subscribers. They for some reason like to bring me up in conversations when the conversations aren't even about me. That's fucking interesting. Let's see. Who do we have in the building? Auntie Marva's here. We got Jack saying hi to Mama Bay. We got Auntie Marva. Well, yeah, come on in. Come on. Hey, Barbara. I see you. Welcome back. Hey, Glam Mother. Good to see you. There's so much stuff going on. And the things people do for content at this point is laughable. And also oh my God, safeguard, repair, safeguard, replace. There's a lot of shit going on YouTube that is so unnecessary. Hey, Jennifer. And it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit going on, and I'm still trying to comprehend. I'm not even gonna monetize this video because I want to have a good time. I'm probably gonna play some damn music to ease my damn mind and the focus, because my OCD kicks in, and then the messages come in on the background, and I get distracted, and it just be so much shit. But YouTube. Andrew, yes, safe flight. YouTube can allow. Oh, before I even get into that, it's the 29th. It is the 29th, and channels that were supposed to have been snatched and taken like edges are still up and running. But y'all keep throwing the damn 29th in the chats, thinking some shit was gonna happen, and these channels are still running on the 29th. So I'm just like, today is supposed to be D-Day, and ain't shit happened on D-Day that you all kept fucking bragging and talking shit about, that you all were snatching channels on the 29th. I'm still waiting. I don't know about you all, but I'm still fucking waiting, because these channels that were supposed to have been allegedly taken down are still up and running like business as usual. Yes, please hit the like and subscribe button. But some of the subscribers who I'm starting to take and look at, some of these subscribers as being blinded by the church. Because the church be making all these promises and saying that, we live in our last days and this shit's gonna happen. And then at the end of the day, when it's supposed to happen, it doesn't happen, and yet we're still here. I'm sorry, not we. You all are still here, scratching your heads like, well, shit. Well, pastors say this was gonna happen. So while they sit up here prophesizing channels that are supposed to be snatched and taken down, and we are already on the day and ain't shit happened, is beyond me. And for the people who sit in the chat, who sit here and chime in and talk about it, oh, I can't wait for it. Oh, it's D-Day. It's the 29th. The shit's goddamn ridiculous. Yes, Jack, pasta is a whole damn lie. For the people who are sitting here looking at certain people, looking for guidance and information, thinking they are going to do something to other people and to take down their platforms, and this shit's just gotten crazy. To bring it back in, it's the 29th. No channels have been snatched. Channels are still up and operational. What was happening? Sweet, you don't know what was happening on the allegedly supposed to have happened on the 29th? Please tell me you're joking. Well, you know that certain corners that I don't like to go down on the YouTube streets were saying that, you in particular would be losing your channel on the 29th due to some new YouTube regulations and rules and all that good stuff, and they were coming for your channel. That has been widely advertised and produced on YouTube and Stationhead, because everybody kept putting in the chat on the 29th that your channel was going to be taken down. But yet here you are standing tall, 15K still and proud, and that channel is still operational. Ain't God good? Ain't God good? Because these people who buy into this false ass shit, were these people who only sit here with fucking mouths full of vinegar, heads full of air, can't even get shit across or get shit done. And yet they sit up here for content, lying on people's characters, on people's channels, and who people are and whatnot, just for clicks, views, and content. And then when the shit happens, when it's supposed to happen, ain't shit happened. And yet here we are in this damn YouTube circle yet again. So my next thing is what's next on the agenda? What's the next rumor that is allegedly going to happen uh, to our channels, uh, to the shit happening on YouTube? You know, it just got out of control, and I really wish people would stop going along with these fake narratives for entertainment purposes only. And the clout chasing and the rumor mill, and this shit gets exhausting. The things that people will do for clicks, likes, and views to stay in the algorithm just for a YouTube check is beyond me. It is definitely beyond me. I also listened to a segment of another content creator who is, by the way, wasting taxpayers' money. Who is wasting taxpayers' money by calling the Federal Bureau of Investigations, pretending this call is for what did she say? Uh, quality and educational purposes or some shit along those lines. I cannot fathom. I cannot fathom the people who are sitting there shucking and jiving and going along with the shit that is being done on some of these damn lives for quote unquote entertainment purposes only. So we have an individual constantly making calls to a governmental agency, lying, by the way, false reporting, wasting taxpayers' money to report another person who is living rent-free in her head because we're being law-abiding citizens. I am just the foolery, the fuckery of it all made no damn sense to me. And then while I am making such an important call, because I'm doing my job as a citizen, a law-abiding citizen, falsely reporting, Agent Scully, I'm gonna sit here and smack in your goddamn ear, eat my damn lunch because this is so important. I'm famished. I need to eat my damn food while also doing a false report. If you all listened and heard what the fuck I heard this afternoon, it was a lot. No names need to be mentioned, but I'm sure if you all were in the clouds and the bushes with your repellent and your parachutes, you all heard what I heard, and I just shook my damn head. Like, I know we are not doing this, and people are sitting here taking this shit in. One second. I got a message from the Bureau. All right, now welcome, Crazy Lucian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just got your boarding pass that you have landed in Philadelphia as of today. Thank you for the boarding pass. I hope you enjoyed seat 12E out of Group A. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the U.S. For you all who do not know, Crazy Lucian is now in the U.S. of A. I got the boarding pass sent to me in my DMs of the arrival, coming all the way from the UK. Crazy Lucian, you know they said you weren't showing up, right? There was a whole thing that just said it was all talk and you were just another troll and you weren't doing anything. But George, judging by this receipt that you just sent me of your arrival, because you got here at 1:55 p.m. coming all the way from the UK. I got the boarding pass, people. I can show the receipt if you all would like it. But Crazy Lucian is now in the US of A. Welcome. Glad to have you. So, where was I? Oh, yes, fraudulent FBI calls and yeah, there was a lot of shit going on the YouTube streets. Some things that need to be mentioned. Crazy Lucian has lived up to her word and said that she was coming to the US of A. Crazy Lucian is now here, coming all the way from the UK, arriving at 1:55 p.m. East Coast time. Seat 12E in Group A on American Airlines. Welcome. So glad to have you. Friday is supposed to be a good old kiki. I didn't have much to talk about besides some things I have seen and heard within the sector and other social media platforms. And these trolls be I'm having a good old time because these people try to do the most. They try to do the most. And they try to, dim the spirit and light of other people because they are miserable. But I am having a good old time. I am healthy. I am in recovery, and I got my master and my God on my side, and we are good. Hey, Maeve. But Crazy Lucian, how long will you be in the United States? Out of curiosity, you got a working visa, or you just here passing through, doing the Lord's work? But hold on, let me go ahead because I always feel like when I come up here by myself that I'm talking by myself, and I would like to talk to my YouTube family while I am here, while we are all occupying a space collectively. Let me go ahead and drop the link. Anybody can come up. Theoretics, roots, shrubs. I don't care. It's an open discussion. Let me just go ahead and do this. Boom. So today was the 29th. I'm going across what I have written down, and today was, I guess, quote unquote, Beyonce's day. Have you all listened to the album? If you have, what's your favorite? What's your least favorite? I've gone through it 3 times today. Oh, Crazy Lucian is here for a whole month. Okay. Any tourist sites that you have in mind? Are you only going to stay there? Are you going to be going to Michigan? Will you be traveling to LA. Uh, I know there were some receipts and some files about where some of these content creators are. If you were gonna, do something legally, that you would be going on going cross country in the U.S. to handle your business. Okay, Midwest Mama say her favorite was That Girl. Okay. Andrea says that she hasn't listened to the album yet, but she will. Hey, Vegas girl. I really do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me this Friday evening. I was outside for a bit, and then I started getting ate up by mosquitoes, and it was too late to spray some repellent on me. So just like, I'm just gonna go in the house and connect with my folks. I'm a music head, so I gotta stay current. Okay, Midwest Mama. Hey, That Girl NY. Options, options, options. Okay. Uh, Crazy Lucian, how was your flight? That's what I would like to know. There was a live scheduled, I believe, about you this evening, and it didn't take place. I think um, it was supposed to have happened, but don't quote me on that. Uh, but I just remember seeing your name in a title um, when I was going through my feed of upcoming videos, and I never got notified, so I'm assuming that did not happen. What else? What else was there? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's glad to be back. I am still in recovery and getting used to sitting up here again because I took a little bit of hiatus. Not too long though. I could never stay away too long. Uh, there has been oh, thank you. Yes. Yes, please remember to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. If you have not, hit the dislike button. I don't care if you hit the like or dislike, just do you. Just hit a button. And I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Um, So the album was good. I think my favorite was going back to the Bay album was uh, Summer Renaissance because love a good old Donna Summer um, sample, and then Alien Superstar was good, and what was my other? What was my other? Oh, Church Girls. Church Girls was good because I know y'all some damn freak. And it was good to for the church people to have a good old song to drop it and pop it with, and then go back to church on Sunday and act like all is well in the land. But yeah, it was a decent 16 track album. I can't wait for Act 2 because I know the music style and genre will be different. So I think that's going to be more R&B and country, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on that. Um, but yeah, I like the fact that it was the album of Act 1 was dedicated to her uncle, quote unquote, godmother, who was gay, who passed away from uh, you know, um, the Hivs and whatnot, and he introduced her to that house music. So I thought that was great. I can't wait to see what Act 2 and 3 are about. Um, and this whole music genre that she's working on. But yeah, let's get back to the YouTube shit. So the other day was eggplants and wrenches. And today is basically FBI calls and, and chicken cheesesteaks. I don't fucking know. I had no idea of what I was gonna talk about today. I noticed some things that were um jarring to me. And if I had to take a pause in certain moments, I'm sure other people um kind of scratch their heads about some certain things that were happening. Um, the narrative is being told that I'm coming after subscribers and moderators. Um, is not true. Not true at all. So the fact that that narrative has been put out there is ridiculous. However, the commentary that I have done has been on the people who were so actively in trolling my real life. There's a difference. These people decided to take the time and attempt, in a failed attempt, to make my life miserable. So when I give commentary on situations about certain individuals who help create um, this unwanted chaos in my life, of course I'm going to comment on the situations that involve them. I mean, it's gone to the point where I had to change my number from all the troll calls to reevaluate everything I have to do um, with me and pertaining to my mental health and my well-being and my bag getting from people trying to destroy and disrupt my flow. So of course things were taken into place, and for the people who participated in the bullshit, of course I'm going to speak on their situation. Hey, that girl. Um, that girl, and why you're so lost? Why are you lost? What happened? What are you lost on? Type it in the chat. But when YouTube starts to, when people take YouTube off of YouTube and they decide to bring it into your personal life, it becomes problematic. And what these individuals were trying to do, um, they tried to have my license revoked. They tried to uh, make sure that I wasn't able to work, making false claims that I showed them homes, and then I was shitty of an agent because they found me on YouTube and I talk mad shit about them, and that's not what a real estate agent is supposed to be. And this shit's been going on since 2021. And enough is enough. And I am okay with the fact that karma and payday has come to restore balance in certain situations when dealing with certain people, because they were doing the most for no fucking reason when content creators don't agree with someone or dislike someone, and then they send their subscribers to do things to interrupt your real life. It becomes problematic, and you always have to be on the defensive. And so finding out what I found out and knowing that certain people had a hand in what was going on, and to see them being drugged and dragged by the same people who, you know, congratulated and and approve their behavior is now being shown. So that's where I find joy in getting into this, because these people, some of these people, tried to make my life miserable way before I did an interview with an offspring of a content creator, and it has been trickling. I mean, we're almost what are we, like 9 months into 11 months? No, 9 months into the shit from calling my office and all this nonstop shit that I've been dealing with that people don't have the slightest clue about, to see how karma is, coming to handle some of these subscribers, ex moderators, and wrench holders. So yeah, I find giddy in that. Queen Reverend said, Q, I wanted to drop down and sprinkle holy water to bless the chat. I'm going back to the sky with the Lord. Amen. He's always watching. What? He wouldn't be doing a live gloating about the shit that these people don't have wrenches anymore. He wouldn't be doing that. But I am. Hey, TQ. Yeah, there's a lot of hypocrisy on YouTube land. That is for certain. I think people get too comfortable. And then people get too comfortable and holding a wrench, right? This isn't the first time we have seen people wielding a wrench in such a wrongful way. It's not the first time. People let the power get to their head and they create groups outside of the content creator's knowledge, and it's a whole system that they create to. It's just very weird to me. I don't know if it's weird to everyone else, but just that whole situation is just weird, that mods have mod chats without the content creator being present and speaking a lot about what's happening on YouTube without the content creators' knowledge that they're supposed to be repping and representing. But yet jealousy and other emotions tend to get into the way, and it just becomes all manipulation. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. These virtual lives tend to take over. Hey, Kamiko. These virtual lives tend to take over, and people forget who they are outside of YouTube because they spend a lot of time on YouTube and forgetting who they are outside of YouTube because they spend too much damn time on YouTube with the fuck shit. He wouldn't be. So there's a narrative have been said that I have seen the peen or lack of peen pic. No, I have not seen the pic. I have not. So please stop putting that narrative out there. I've never seen the pic. So stop trying to flag my channel for cyberbullying and revenge porn. I've never said I seen the pic. So you all can stop that. A lot of people are eating crow, rooster, pheasant. There's a lot of shit they're eating right now, and I hope that you know what? Fuck them. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna even be nice. Sorry. Humanity switch is turned off. Hey, Pink Dynamite. Look who they're representing. This is true. This is true. And the fact that you have over, 600, 584 people on block or whatever the number was is it it says a lot that obviously you are doing something abrasive where people are commenting or pointing out certain things or actions or that you are doing and that you don't like what they say, then you put them on block. That's a lot of people. So if that many people felt that certain way, then obviously there's something going on within the house that you represent. But you know, trolls are everywhere. Trolls are everywhere. You said you don't believe the content creator don't know what the moderator was doing. You know what? I have a feeling we are on the same page. We are on the same page. You can't tell me that no one reported back to you of what was being done in your name on YouTube. But it is what it is. Hey Vet, hey Auntie Yvette. Um, there's a lot of shit going on YouTube, and I just wish that we could just get together and make YouTube fun again and stop dealing with the BS and these YouTube factions and I'm team this and I'm team that. When we all are on the same platform, conversing and dealing with each other, it doesn't have to be negative all the time. And I do believe there are certain people who thrive off of negativity, and it's very cancerous, and it spreads. Um, and there are people out there, in my opinion, who aren't, how can I phrase this? There are a lot of people on YouTube who are not mentally sound or intellectually stable to handle some of the information or content that they receive, and then they are unable to uh, cipher and filter out the lies and the distractions of what that particular content creator is trying to do. Does that make sense? I think, I mean, like right now, I mean, case in point, evidence has been presented still that the election wasn't stolen, and yet you still have a certain group of people who still believe it, even though the truth has been presented. It's like, how do you get them to uh how do you get them to look at the evidence and the information, to process it and see that, okay, well, that was problematic and that was a lie, but yet they're so cold-heartedly in their minds that they're right because they don't want to lose or look stupid or foolish, but they're doing the absolute opposite of what they want to accomplish, and they are looking stupid for not looking at the information. Does that make sense? Hey, Cheryl. But we all know, hey, Cat Nanya. But we all know that they're just people within the world and YouTube who like to create and cause division and like to keep the fuck shit, because at the end of the day, nobody wants to tune in for the informative shit. Everybody wants to tune in for the drama and content creators going back and forth and arguing with one another, and everybody is here for the drama because at the end of the day, it's entertainment, right? Everybody logs on to YouTube to be entertained. And if you're getting informative information, that you probably won't retain because that's not what you want to happen or see on YouTube. You come to see the live arguing. You want to see the drags in the chat. You want to see people duke it out in real time besides watching a program on a cable network. You would rather see it fold out in real time. And I think that's a problem because then it just escalates from being confrontational and conversational into going into something physical and possibly debilitating to oneself. I don't know. This YouTube should just be something else, and it's just on a whole other level that it has taken due to a few content creators of within this sector. It used to be, I guess, the T sector. Now it's medium rare beef. I don't fucking know, but it is something, and I don't like. I personally do not like the direction of where things are headed. Um, it's very off-putting, and I feel like I'm on a damn rant. But you have people who are doing very, very illegal things to other content creators for content and views, and people chiming in, and people donating and contributing to um, plane tickets and illegal background checks and all this other shit that is just like, how the fuck did we get here? Like, how did we actually get here? It's crazy. It is definitely crazy to see the things that are being played out right now. This is not the YouTube that I recognized from when I first logged on before I even had a channel during the pandemic. It's grown into something else um, that I do not recognize or like. I can't speak for you guys, but there's just so much shit going on where we can sit there and praise a content creator for randomly showing up at another content creator's front door, um, randomly making calls to. Is that your Deborah Cox voice? Um, how we got to, showing up at random content creators' doors, paying for, surveillance footages from arrest, to it's just I feel like this is an episode, a never-ending episode of Black Mirror. I really do. I feel like we are living um in this space where the whole damn thing is just a big uh fucking joke for entertainment purposes, and we are all an experiment. I'm just saying, it's just so weird to me how we've gotten here from when we all could sit over at and be in the chats from all about the tea, if that was your jam, of celebrity shit and what was going on, to fast forward to where we are now. And I feel like a lot of drifters were looking for um, homes or a sense of belonging after that whole situation went down, and then it just became very factional after the fact. Like, I feel as since um that was the go to the helm on YouTube during the pandemic of what was happening with, that whole channel and then it going away, and now we have these YouTube factions now. It's like fucking YouTube Hunger Games. It's crazy. Uh, I completely agree, especially with certain content creators. Now I can sit up here and be like, I've been up here for 45 minutes and ain't nobody hit my Cash App. I'm trying to get me some ice and some cigarettes. YouTube is a job. Somebody pay me. But it's been a very interesting learning experience for myself, and learning the ins and outs about YouTube and other content creators and what they do for content and what they do for YouTube checks. It's very eye opening, and I would advise anyone who has a full time job um, and is not a content creator and thinking about um, quitting their jobs and their occupations for YouTube full time, don't do it. Unless you have a niche and you already have a following on IG or on Twitter, uh, don't don't do it. Don't do it. Um, it's just been a very eye opening experience. And Toria, I'm fine. Um, I am good. I am almost at 100%. I think I am about at, I'd say I'm at 89%. Give me a couple more days and I will be 10,000 strong and growing. But yeah, we're getting there. Um, but yeah, from what I've learned from being on YouTube on my short stint, because I'm not at a year yet, um, if I had a do over and repeat, I would come on as an avatar. I would come on um, under an alias, um, like the Gavy Way, or some of these other people who don't have things to lose in the real world. But yeah, I would take things differently. Hey, Helen, thanks for joining us. Glad to have you guys from the UK. A lot of my views come from the UK and China, which is weird. When I look at my analytics, I get a lot of Chinese and UK views, and I'm here for it. And New Zealand. But going back from what, if I would have a do-over, I would come back as an avatar under a whole different circumstance, and just from the shit I have learned when dealing with other content creators and some of their subscribers. It's Friday. Oh my god, it's 11:05 p.m. if you are Central Standard time. I had some stuff I was going to talk about, but I'm going to wait. I'm probably going to do that as an upload so I can edit a video and do that. And then, oh, not the bots. You made it when you got the bots. Let me get them up out of here. We're going to do that. I don't think I have a few mods in the chat, right? Jennifer, that's when you know you made it. That's when you know you made it, when the bots show up. So I hope everybody got their bot repellent available to get them up out of here, because we don't want to see them. But on a serious note, please don't feed into the YouTube bullshit. A lot of people like to cause division by drama and to be disruptive in another person's life. And at the end of the day, you never know what a person is going through in their personal life, and to have people disrupt the energy in another person's life due to some YouTube shit, no matter what they are going through, is ridiculous. Why even feed that shit energy? I had / have a life-threatening situation, and you have people, content creators, and their subscribers chiming in, waiting for your demise, when you have absolutely done nothing to these people to speak that energy into existence. And yet, people thought it was fun and funny to make comments and joke about a person's health issue. I don't find that shit funny nor entertaining at all. Because one day you could be fucking healthy, and then the next day you cannot. For people chiming in and um I don't sometimes I just think that we need, or the world needs, a reset, because there are a lot of people who are lacking empathy, compassion, and humanity. It's bad enough that we are already being judged and looked at every single aspect of what we do in life already. And yet, to have people who resemble and look like you chime in into the foolery and fuckery. I just hope that um that we can come together as one at some point. It'll probably never fucking happen in my lifetime, but as people, to say fuck the bullshit. See something, say something. Um and if you know a person is doing something that does not sit well with who you are as a human being, spiritually, emotionally, whatever that may be, say something, but don't sit there and be silent or kiki and cackle in the goddamn chat. And to see quote unquote healthcare providers, licensed and expired licensed, to sit and make jokes about a person who's going through a health issue, especially when they took an oath, um, is mind-boggling to me. I wouldn't want any of those bitches near any of my damn family members if they sought treatment because they lack something. There is a lack there. There is a lack of compassion there. There's a lack of humanity there. There is a lack of empathy there when they swore and took an oath to help care for people. And if they were so fake in doing so, imagine what the people who they were taking care of went through in their care. So this is a different damn beast. Um, I am I am fine with where I am health wise. Um, it's a process. It's a struggle. I am, I am considered high risk, so I have to go in every 90 days now. Um, but it is what it is. I'm here today. I might not be here tomorrow, but the fact is, I am here now. I am spending my time doing things that are positive and moving in a positive direction for the duration while I am here. So it is what it is. Um, Tune out the negative shit with the things that these people put out. Life is short. You don't know if you're gonna be here tomorrow. Um, but yeah, um, I'm gonna just keep it at that. um, so yeah, I don't have time to go back and forth with these people I've never met, these insignificant people who continue uh, to attempt to bring discourse in my life. I don't have time for that. But what I do have time for is continuing to be a beacon of positivity and light and not let these people affect me. Karma, it is what it is. Um, Hopefully, hopefully hopefully we can, have um we'll be able to have this conversation um or a different conversation let's just say I am hopeful and grateful if we can sit here and I'm hopeful and grateful we can sit here and have this conversation 12 months from now. And yeah. I'm gonna continue with my content, and I'll see you guys on my next live. Have a good night. Thank you all for joining me.